Do not be so quick to assume your home is safe. Take a look at your front door right now, because you might be keeping 3 things that are silently making your life worse. These 3 things do not make noise. No one warns you about them, but they quietly block your good luck while attracting misfortune, conflict, and financial troubles. This is not superstition. In feng shui, the main entrance is considered the mouth of energy, the point that determines the destiny and future of the entire household. If your front door is bright and open, positive energy can flow in freely. But even one small mistake can cause the whole house to be consumed by stagnant and heavy energy. And in today's video, I am going to share with you 3 things you must never keep at your front door if you want to protect your peace, happiness, and open the path to true prosperity. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any powerful feng shui tips that can transform your life. And leave a comment with this positive affirmation: I open my door to welcome wealth and joy into my home. This is the simplest way to start activating good energy today. The front door is not just an entryway. In feng shui, it is the deciding point for whether happiness and abundance will enter your life, or whether problems and bad luck will find their way in. Ancient masters called it the mouth of energy because it is the first place where energy touches your home. If the door is clean, bright, and open, positive energy flows in easily, nourishing every room and every family member. But if the entrance is dark, cluttered, or filled with forbidden objects, negative energy creeps in and spreads through the space, creating a heavy atmosphere where even your best efforts struggle to succeed. Think of it like this: when a guest visits your home, their first impression is not just your smile, but the feeling they get when they see your front door. If it is well lit and tidy, they feel welcomed. And the same is true for energy. Positive energy will want to stay, bringing luck and good fortune with it. But if the door is dim, messy, or poorly arranged, even guests will feel uneasy, and good energy will leave before it even steps inside. This shows that the way you treat your front door is also the way you shape the destiny of your entire household. The truth is, there are 3 serious mistakes that many families unknowingly make right at their front door. These seemingly harmless details are actually an open invitation for conflict, misfortune, and financial difficulty. If you don't remove them now, no matter how big or luxurious your house is, prosperity will struggle to stay. 1. Lack of respect and warm welcome. One of the most overlooked habits is how we treat one another at the front door. Have you ever noticed how rarely family members greet each other at the door anymore? A husband comes home and quietly walks in. A wife goes out and no one even notices. The kids leave for school with no goodbye and return with no welcome back. It's become a routine of emotional distance. In feng shui, the front door is not just a physical entrance, it's where emotional energy is exchanged. When someone leaves or comes home, that moment at the door acts as an energy switch. If it's cold and silent, positive energy stiffens and stops. But when there's warmth, affection, and even a simple hello, the front door becomes a channel of good energy that flows through the entire house. Over time, the lack of greetings makes family members feel unseen and unimportant. They begin to think their presence or absence doesn't matter. That leads to emotional disconnection and turns a home into nothing more than a place to sleep, not a true sanctuary. In American culture, there's a strong tradition of hospitality. A smile, a handshake, or a simple welcome home creates comfort. Many people extend this to friends or guests, but forget that the ones who need it most are the people they love. If you warmly welcome a stranger, why not show the same kindness to your family? Imagine this: you visit a store, and after checking out, the owner walks you to the door and says, "Thank you. Have a wonderful day." You feel valued, and you'll likely return. Now apply that to your home. When you say "take care" or "I'm glad you're home" at the door, you're planting seeds of love and safety. That person feels seen, and that feeling is the foundation of positive energy. Many people think this is too small to matter, but it's often the smallest acts that create the biggest difference. A smile, a nod, a few kind words. These turn your front door into a warm portal of connection. And from there, joy, respect, and love grow naturally in the home. Start today. When a family member leaves, walk them to the door and say something kind. When they return, greet them with a smile. Just a few seconds, but it will light up your doorway and reconnect the energy. Feng shui is not only about furniture and objects, it's about how we treat each other. The front door reflects the state of your relationships. If there's warmth there, the home is happy. If there's silence, cracks will soon appear. And once the emotional bonds are weakened, wealth and luck follow right out the door. Remember, you don't need to be rich or perform fancy rituals to shift energy at the entrance. Start with care and respect. A hello, a smile, a moment of presence. These are the real feng shui tools to transform your front door into a gateway for love and prosperity. 2. Placing money or wealth symbols at the front door. The second mistake may seem counterintuitive. Many people think placing images of gold, lucky plants, or even a piggy bank near the front door will attract wealth. But the reality is quite the opposite. In feng shui, the front door is not the place to flaunt wealth. It represents security, honor, and stability. When you place money or symbols of money right at the entrance, it disrupts the energy. Instead of attracting prosperity, it creates pressure, conflict, and imbalance. Let's look at real life. How many arguments between couples begin with money stress? One spouse accuses the other of overspending. The other compares their partner to someone who earns more. Money is already a source of tension. And if you display money-related items at the door, you're magnifying that tension the moment someone enters. In the US, kaiches. It's common for families to place a jar of coins near the front door or hang a dollar bill print for good luck. But this sends the wrong signal, that in this home, money is the most important thing. Guests walking in don't feel warmth, they feel pressure. And positive energy senses that too, and often it chooses not to stay. Imagine visiting someone's home and the first thing you see is a golden statue, a picture of silver, or a fake plant covered in coins. Do you really feel welcomed? Or does it feel a bit forced, maybe even showy? The front door should feel light, calm and open, like arms ready to embrace, not a display case of wealth. When it becomes a money museum, energy gets blocked right away. Feng shui teaches that true abundance does not come from displaying wealth, but from creating harmony and a sense of emotional safety. When your family feels loved, respected, and supported, wealth naturally follows. But if the entrance screams money, what often comes is competition, stress, and tension. Here's the simple fix. Do not display money or wealth symbols at your front door. If you love lucky plants or gold-themed decor, place them in your living room or workspace, areas better suited for attracting financial energy. Your front door should remain bright, clean, and welcoming, because that's how you invite fortune to come in the right way. Remember, your front door is your home's first greeting to the world. If that greeting is filled with kindness, peace, and balance, wealth will naturally follow. But if it starts with pressure and dollar signs, then stress and comparison will walk in first. Don't let one small mistake turn your home into a place where only tension remains. 3. Superstitious objects, talismans, and protective charms. The third mistake that many people make is placing superstitious or protective items right at their front door. Some keep a jar of salt, of ghee. Others hang red paper charms. Some tape strange symbols on the doorframe, hoping to keep bad energy away. The intention is to protect the home. But in reality, these objects create a heavy atmosphere, disrupting the harmony of your living space. Think about how you'd feel walking into a store that has charms or mystical items covering the entrance. Would you feel relaxed or slightly uncomfortable? Most people would feel uneasy, maybe even a bit anxious. and positive energy reacts in the same way. The front door is meant to welcome, but when it's covered in talismans, it becomes a space where both people and good energy want to stay away. Here's something interesting. If you look at the homes of truly successful and wealthy people, you will rarely see superstitious objects by the front door. Instead, you'll notice their entrances are bright, clean, and natural. They understand that the secret to good feng shui is not in charms, but in creating a space that feels peaceful and refreshing from the very first step inside. In feng shui, the front door is the gateway between the outside world and your inner sanctuary. It acts like a filter. If it's clean, open, and well lit, it naturally filters out negativity and allows positive energy to flow in. But if it's filled with symbols of fear or spiritual blockades, it turns into a source of stagnant, heavy energy, which directly affects the mindset and emotions of the people living inside. In the United States, some families place horseshoes, dream catchers, or religious symbols near the entrance for protection. But keep this in mind. True protection doesn't come from objects, but from the energy of light, cleanliness, and warmth. When a guest walks into your home and feels at ease, that's when positive energy has chosen to stay. The solution is simple. Do not hang charms, talismans, or fear-based symbols at your front door. Instead, let in natural light. You can place a healthy green plant or a vibrant vase of fresh flowers near the entrance. These items bring a sense of life, freshness, and welcome, something no charm can truly replicate. Also, keeping your front entrance clean, tidy, and uncluttered is one of the most powerful ways to clear out negative energy. No rituals needed, just care and cleanliness. Remember, the front door is like your home's first smile. If that smile is natural and full of life, the world will want to step in. But if it's guarded, heavy, or blocked with symbols of fear, even good fortune will turn away. Do not let your front door become a place that radiates tension or fear. Turn it into a gateway of peace, luck, and true prosperity. The 3 taboos at the front door: a lack of warmth and welcome, displaying money in the wrong way, and placing heavy superstitious objects, all share the same result. They block positive energy from entering. If you truly want to protect your family's happiness and open the path to prosperity, remove these things immediately. Let your front door become a bright, warm, and welcoming space, a place where good luck finds its way in and chooses to stay. You might live in a spacious, beautifully decorated home filled with luxurious items, but if your front door is messy, dark, and dusty, all the positive energy stops right there. In feng shui, the front door is not just a doorway. It is the energy checkpoint, the place that determines the fortune and well-being of your entire household. And if you want to open the path to abundance and success, you must start with the golden rule. Keep your front door clean, bright, and welcoming. Here's why. In feng shui, the front door is like your home's first greeting to the world. When a guest comes over, they don't notice your living room or kitchen first. What they see is your front entrance. If that entrance is clean, well lit, and gives off a welcoming vibe, your guest will feel comfortable right away. But if the door is dark, dusty, or cluttered, it creates an instant sense of discomfort. Energy reacts the same way. It senses your front door before it ever flows into your home. A clean, bright door invites in good energy. A neglected one keeps it away. So remember this: your front door is more than just an entryway. It is the face of your home. It's the first impression that decides whether luck, joy, and prosperity want to stay. Clutter at the front door not only looks bad, it actually blocks the flow of positive energy. Piles of shoes, temporary trash bags, random boxes, all of these act like boulders in a flowing river. When energy can't move freely, it becomes stagnant and heavy, and creates tension for everyone walking in. Your guests may feel stressed, and good fortune will turn away. On the other hand, if your front entry is tidy, clean, and open, the energy flows easily, bringing in freshness, lightness, and new opportunities. A clean entryway is one of the quickest ways to shift the energy of your entire home. Even a thin layer of dust may seem harmless, but in feng shui, it acts like a welcome sign for problems. A dusty doorknob, a tattered doormat, or dirty spots around the frame make your home feel neglected. Guests notice it instantly, and positive energy will hesitate to enter. But when the door is well kept and bright, it sends out a signal of care and invitation. That fresh, cared-for feeling elevates everyone's mood and creates space for luck and opportunity to flow in. Lighting can instantly change how you feel when walking into your home. A dark front door is like a gloomy face. It pushes both guests and good energy away. In feng shui, light represents life and hope. When the front door lacks light, the space becomes heavy and full of tension. But when it's bright and welcoming, whether with natural sunlight or warm lighting, the mood changes completely. Even a simple fix, like switching to a brighter bulb, cleaning the glass, or hanging a small porch light, can turn your front door into a daily invitation for luck and peace. Many people don't realize this, but piles of shoes at the entrance can drag down the entire atmosphere. In feng shui, shoes carry dirt, odor, and outside energy. When they're left cluttered by the door, they block the flow of good qi, and luck simply can't get in. Even your guests may feel unsettled without knowing why. The solution is easy. Keep just one pair of daily shoes by the door and store the rest neatly in a closed cabinet. A tidy open entry instantly creates a welcoming feeling and makes it easier for positive energy to flow into your home. Every sound from your front door carries a message. If your door creaks loudly every time it opens, it's like your home is groaning, and that sets a gloomy tone. Guests will notice it, and so will the energy around you. In feng shui, a smooth and silent door represents a smooth flow of good luck. So don't ignore this detail. Check your hinges, oil them when needed, and fix any strange sounds. A door that opens effortlessly is like a friendly invitation, welcoming fortune and calm into your life. Smell is one of the fastest ways to impact how someone feels. If your front door area smells musty, like trash or old shoes, it becomes an open path for negative energy. But if the air carries the subtle scent of fresh flowers, citrus, or mint, it instantly creates a sense of peace, freshness, and safety. In feng shui, scent acts like an invisible energy filter, pushing out the bad and holding in the good. You can create this with a vase of flowers, a scented candle, or an essential oil diffuser. Just a light, clean scent is enough to warm your entire home and invite prosperity to enter. Nothing brings vitality into a home faster than fresh greenery or flowers placed at the front door. When guests arrive and see a healthy potted plant with vibrant green leaves or a bright bouquet of flowers, they instantly feel welcomed and refreshed. In feng shui, plants and flowers symbolize growth, renewal, and prosperity. On the other hand, an empty, dry entryway gives off a sense of coldness and lifelessness. You don't need anything extravagant, just a small, easy-to-care-for plant or a vase of flowers changed regularly can transform your front door into a source of positive energy, opening the way for joy and good fortune to enter. A clean and beautiful home isn't the result of a single big cleaning. It's built on small daily habits, and the same goes for your front door. You might deep clean it today, but if by tomorrow shoes are scattered everywhere, trash is left out, or the lights are off, good energy will quickly fade. Start with simple routines. Every morning, straighten your shoes, wipe down the doorknob, and turn on a warm light. In the evening, take out the trash and keep the entryway clear. These small actions are the keys to keeping energy flowing, helping your home stay fresh, inviting, and full of luck. Every day begins and ends at your front door. In the morning, you walk out into the world. In the evening, you return through that same door, seeking peace and comfort. If your front entrance is clean, well lit, and tidy, it feels like a good luck blessing sending you off, and a warm hug welcoming you home. But if it's dark, messy, and dusty, you carry stress with you as you leave and bring it back when you return. In feng shui, your front door is the gateway to your destiny. So make sure it's always a place where your day begins with positive energy and ends in peace. That's how you create a life that feels lighter, happier, and more fulfilling every single day. The front door isn't just an entrance, it's the energy center of your home. A door that's clean, bright, and clutter-free invites good qi, bringing peace and prosperity with it. But one that's dark, messy, or neglected blocks good fortune and attracts unnecessary problems. Keeping your entryway bright, fragrant, and full of life is one of the golden rules of feng shui. It's the simplest, most powerful way to protect your happiness and open the door to abundance every day. Here's a secret most people never realize. Your front door is deciding whether happiness stays or trouble finds a way in. In feng shui, the front door isn't just a way in or out. It's like an invisible energy filter. It decides which energy gets to stay and which should be kept out. And if you know how to care for it properly, every time you step through that door, you're inviting in good fortune and leaving uncertainty behind. Imagine the world outside as a constant flow of energy, chaotic, unpredictable, filled with both blessings and burdens. Every day, that energy tries to enter your home, and it's your front door that acts as the gatekeeper. If the entrance is bright, clean, and full of life, it will block out the heaviness and only allow positive energy to enter. But if it's dark, cluttered, and dirty, then it's like an open gate inviting problems and stress inside. The good news, you don't need a major renovation to turn your front door into a powerful filter. A warm light, a soft scent, a healthy plant, or a vase of fresh flowers is all it takes to transform chaotic outside energy into a sense of calm and safety as it enters your home. Your front door isn't just a doorway, it's a boundary that protects your life. When you keep it clean, bright, and alive, you're sending a clear message. Only good energy is welcome here. That message slowly changes your entire home, the atmosphere, the mood, the relationships, and even your luck. We've uncovered 3 major mistakes that must be avoided: lack of respect or connection at the front door, displaying money or wealth symbols right at the entrance, using heavy superstitious objects or talismans. Each one of these pushes good energy away and invites stress and misfortune in. On the flip side, the golden rule for nurturing happiness and attracting prosperity is simple. Keep your front door clean, bright, tidy, and full of life. Because your front door doesn't just open to light and air, it opens to your destiny. If you truly want lasting peace and prosperity, start today by taking care of your doorway. Tap the subscribe button to keep learning feng shui secrets that can transform your life. And before you go, leave a comment with this powerful affirmation: I keep my front door bright and clean to attract lasting fortune and happiness.